Last-minute lawsuit threatens to halt UFC White House event over alleged corruption conspiracy. The UFC White House event is at risk of being suspended just 1 week before its scheduled date due to a lawsuit challenging the legality of holding a commercial sporting event in national monument areas. The lawsuit alleges a corruption conspiracy that would financially benefit President Donald Trump and UFC CEO Dana White, sparking intense debate about the lines between sports, commerce, and politics. With only 1 week left until UFC White House, an unprecedented milestone in combat sports history, officially takes place, a last-minute legal blow threatens to turn this historic event into a suspended project. When national heritage confronts a money-printing machine. According to a press release obtained by MMA Fighting on Sunday, a lawsuit has been formally filed by Paul Romano, a retired Air Force sergeant and Vietnam War veteran, and Susan Douglas, a veteran civil rights activist. Their ultimate goal is clear: to protect Washington's iconic heritage spaces. Critical perspectives from observers suggest that placing the octagon on the White House grounds is not merely a sporting promotion move, but a profound violation of core values regarding public space in the United States. The lawsuit describes the UFC White House event as a corrupt conspiracy to hand over the White House South Lawn and the Lincoln Memorial to a private for-profit sports promoter, a grave violation of federal law. The political-commercial relationship from a legal perspective. Samuel T. Ward Packard of the Public Integrity Project, the lead attorney in the lawsuit, presented sharp arguments targeting the financial interests of the parties involved. He wrote, "This event scheduled for June 14 was conceived by President Trump and organized by UFC CEO Dana White, a close personal ally of Trump. Both men will benefit financially." To substantiate this point, the plaintiffs pointed out that President Trump purchased $50,000 worth of TKO stock, the parent company of UFC, this spring. Meanwhile, Dana White's company is offering VIP packages at an exorbitant price, $1.5 million per package. Notably, a TKO executive once went so far as to call it the greatest earned marketing tool of all time. Furthermore, the weigh-in for the fighters, an event typically highly commercial and entertaining, was planned to take place at the Lincoln Memorial the night before the fight. 3 legal grounds threatening to derail the event. From a professional perspective, the complaint doesn't just criticize but focuses on 3 very specific illegal grounds, forming a solid legal pincer. First, violations of National Park Service agreements. The law prohibits holding sporting events on federal parkland, and the plaintiffs assert that the UFC does not fall under any acceptable regulatory exemptions. Second, the claw system, a crucial part of the stage structure for the event on the White House lawn, was constructed without congressional authorization, a requirement for all construction on federal parkland. Third, the financial burden falls on taxpayers. The allegation claims the public will have to pay for damages and repair costs to the South Lawn after the event. The president arranged to give 2 of America's most cherished monuments to a private corporation so he and his allies could profit from them. That is corruption, plaintiff Susan Douglas stated emphatically. These monuments belong to all of us Americans, not to Dana White, not to donors like Crypto.com, and certainly not to Donald Trump. We are asking the court to enforce the law because the administration refuses to do so. The battle for supremacy on the legal scales. According to the press release, the plaintiffs are also in the process of applying for a temporary restraining order. If this order is approved by the court, it could effectively become a mercy shot, forcing the event to stop immediately while the court considers the details of the case. With only a week left until the UFC White House event is scheduled to be spearheaded by the undisputed lightweight championship fight between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje, UFC's biggest obstacle now isn't any particular martial arts skill, but the hammer of justice hanging over the octagon.